Hi, welcome. So this is standing Pilates. Oh, my phone's just fallen over. That was a good start, wasn't it? Okay. Let's hope we're still live and everything's running okay. So my camera's just fallen over, but I hope you can still see and hear me. So I'm broadcasting on two things. So I'm broadcasting into Facebook and also into YouTube. So we'll see hopefully if this works. And let me know. I can see someone's watching, so that's great. So well done, join me, let's get started. So starting off, feet slightly apart. So you want to be thinking about your heels underneath your knees, underneath your hips, underneath your shoulders, okay? So let me just angle that down a little bit better. Okay, so I'm stand back here. All right. Now I want you to think about your pelvic floor muscles. So these are the muscles that run underneath from your front to your back, and you're squeezing them in when you're desperate for the loo. Okay. So if you imagine you're desperate for the loo, and you're just going to gently draw up and in, and then release. And those are your pelvic floor muscles. So let's practice that. Imagine there's 3 levels on that lift. You're going to draw into that first level, so closing all passageways. Draw it up a little higher, and then really squeeze because you're desperate for that loo. Let it go. So again, we're just drawing up to that first level, second level, third level, and release. Now we only want a third, so just up to that first level. So you're just gently engaging. If you're trying not to pass wind, you're just needing the loo. All right, keep that engagement there, and let's breathe. Place your hands on your ribs. So breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. So you should be feeling that expansion in your rib cage, but you've gently got your tummy pulled in. So we're not expanding down here. So breath in, breath out. Breath in, breath out. Don't worry if you struggle with these ideas. I reiterate them every time we do a session, and eventually over the weeks, months, years, it'll sink in and you'll get the hang of it. All right, let's start off then, just with a little warm up. I want you to roll those shoulders. Now you can do these exercises seated if you need to. If you're rolling your shoulders, try and come up on your toes. Good. So we're just challenging your balance, but if you need to, just hold on to a chair. I've got a chair here handy. Good. All right, now we're just going to lift one knee and then the other. Take your time. As you're moving that leg, just let your hands swing forward. So standing up nice and tall. Good. That's it, just lifting it up. Fantastic. All right, find that balance again. So again, if you need to, hold on to the chair. I want you to take your leg out at the side and in. So you can tap your toe on the floor, or you can lift that leg and balance. Again, hold on if you need to. There'll be lots of options in these sessions. You take the option that suits you. Let's change next. So again, either tapping your toe at the side or lifting. Let's think about the muscles we're working here. So we're working our outer and inner thigh muscles. I want you to think about your glutes, your bottom. Squeeze that leg. Think about keeping your spine in the center. And again, we're just gently drawing your tummy muscles in. If you imagine a belt from hip to hip, just gently pulling in. All right, let's bring that leg forwards this time. Again, your option, you can slide your foot on the floor or lift your foot. So think about that posture. Draw your shoulders down and back. Keep that head lifted. Let's change legs. Either sliding your foot or challenging your balance. You can place your foot down, lift it, place it down, or you can keep it lifted as you move it forward and back. Let's do 2 more with that leg. Lovely. Now this time, toe on the floor, just opening your knee out to the side and back to the centre. So it's just going about 45 degrees to the side and back to the centre. So as we're stabilising our pelvis here, I want you to think keeping those hips level, keeping your standing legs strong, and just opening in this hip socket. Let's change legs. So toe on the floor, opening that hip out and in. Imagine you're still tightening that belt though from hip to hip. So gently drawing your tummy muscles in. Still standing tall. Slowly opening and closing. And relaxing there. So let's lift our arms. We're going to do swimming arms. So one arm lifts and then the other arm. Now think about those shoulder blades in your back. So as your arm lifts, I don't want to see those shoulders lifting. I want your shoulders to stay down as your arm lifts. So you're keeping that same distance between your shoulder and ear. It's not hunching up. Good. And let's think about drawing the pelvic floor underneath. So just drawing up that lift to that first level, closing those passageways underneath. Good. All right, now this time let's lift those arms up just to shoulder level and open them wide. Bring them back together again and lower them back down. So we're going to move with our breath. And that's sometimes the hardest thing. So here we go. Breathe in. Now keep breathing in until you finish opening your arms. And then breathe out as if you're squeezing the air out of your lungs all the way down. So it's a breath in. Keep breathing in. Breath out. Keep breathing out. So work at your own pace. Listen to your own breath. So see if you can make that breath longer. Lovely. All right, now our spine, it rotates, it flexes, it folds, it extends. So I want you now just to work on that upper spine, what we call your thoracic spine, this upper part between your shoulder blades. So if you're giving a hug round your shoulders and then open them. Rounding them and opening them. So we're flexing towards in that spine, extending in your spine. Okay, let's get ready for that roll down. So feet apart, think tucking your head, rounding your shoulders. And then you just keep working down, one vertebra at a time. Let's just go to our knees. Roll back up again. Good. Take a big stretch up and down. Chin tucks in again. Roll those shoulders, curling through your spine. Just rolling halfway. Reset that spine nice and slowly. like you're building a tower, each vertebra one on top of the other. A big stretch up to the ceiling. If you feel able to, you can go a little further. You might want to just bend your knees slightly. So the goal is not to touch the floor, but just to go to where it's comfortable for you. And if you're able to, you can take a little extension backwards here. But listen to your body. If it's not happy, don't do it. Let's curl forward. So first thing in the morning, I don't get that far down. For lunchtime now, I've warmed up a bit, so I can get a little further down. So if you've not done much this morning, if you've just got out of your chair, remember you might still be feeling a little tight, a little stiff. So just go to where you can. Last time, reaching up. We're going to take those arms out wide. So we're going to rotate. You're going to slowly turn to look just to the side, back to the centre, and look to the other side, back to the centre. So imagine you've got a book resting on your head. You don't want it to fall off, so you need to go super slow. Keeping good upright posture. Now you don't have to have those arms out, so if you've got shoulder issues, you can have your hands just in by your side. Take your time, keep that head lifted, chest lifted. Make sure that book hasn't fallen off your head. Let's come back to the centre. So arms relaxed down by your side. Just take a little lean from side to side. So we flexed forward, extended backward. We've rotated and twisted in our spine. Now we're flexing sideways. So moving your body in all planes of direction. One more each way. Good. Now again, hold on to the side if you need to. I want you to pick up your leg, knee bend. So engaging your core, straighten your leg, bend your leg. Straighten and bend. Good. So we're just doing 5. And then we're going to change legs. So if you want to, try this breathing. Take a breath in. Breathe out. Leg goes out. Breath in, leg comes back in. So breath out, leg goes out. Breath in as your leg comes back in. Slow. One more time. And relax down. Let's try that again. So breath in, prepare. Leg lifts. Breath out, stretch out. Breath in. Breath out. Bend your knee. Breathe in. Breathe out, stretch out. Again, you can do that on the floor. Breath in. Breath out. One more time. Bend the knee. Straighten. Let's change legs. Breath in to prepare. Lift your knee if you can. Breath out. Straighten that leg out. You choose, foot on the floor or foot lifted. So, breath out. Stretch out. Breath in. Bend in. One more time. All right, now we don't usually spend our life standing on one leg like that. So we're usually moving. So fixed Pilates is about using your core muscles as you're moving. So let's try now a little step forward and back. So little step forward. As you're stepping forward, that back heel comes off the floor. And you can make it a little bit of a bend of your knees so it becomes a lunge. Now, if you're not very confident with your balance, hold onto the wall or the chair while you do that. All right, shall we try it on the other leg? So, little step first, just transfer the weight. Heel lifts on that back foot. If you feel more confident, start to add in a little bend of those knees. Lunging down as if you're going to pick up something, or you stepped off the bus, stepped off the curb. Keep that balance. Be able to react to what's going on. Good. All right, now let's try it to the side. So we take a little step to the side and in. Feel that weight transfer over and then back in again. All right, let's change sides. Make sure you've got room. So a little step to the side and in. Fantastic. All right, how about working the back? So you're going to lift your foot up behind you. Now again, as you lift that foot, you will slightly lean forward, and that's okay. Don't make it a big lean forward. So not too high, drive the heel back. Again, you can tap toe on the floor, and you can hold onto the wall if you need. Think about squeezing your glutes. We often neglect the muscles in the back chain, and these are important. All right, last one, let's change legs. So again, holding on if you need to, tapping your toe, or lifting your leg and balancing. So big muscles in the back here, strong muscles, important to strengthen them, particularly if you do a lot of sitting all day. Brilliant. So let's focus a little bit now on the upper back muscles. So have your arms out in front of you. Try a shoulder squeeze. Squeeze your shoulders back and forwards. As if you're sliding those shoulder blades to touch your spine and then release. So you're squeezing your shoulders back and then forward. Bring something back. Just from the shoulder, the arms stay long and straight. Think about your posture still. Each vertebra stacked one on top of the other. Head on. All right. Now this time, bend the elbows. Squeeze your elbows back. So we're working the bigger muscles now in that upper back. Still thinking about your posture. So still standing nice and upright. So breathe in. Breathe out. Pull back. Breathe. Breathe out. Good. Now bring those arms forward. We're going to go back to some rotation again. This time, as you open your arm, allow your head to follow it. See how far you can twist. And then come back to the center. Change arms. So opening your chest and shoulder, twisting around in your spine. Good. Palms up. Tuck your elbows in at your side and draw your shoulders down. So we're just going to cross your hands, open them, but not too far that your arms come away from your body. So glue those elbows in, and that's where they stay. So we're just rotating in our shoulder muscles, rotating that shoulder cup. You you've got any shoulder injuries, this is a good one to do. Think about those shoulder blades in your back again, squeezing towards your spine. So this is called dumb waiter. So imagine you're passing a cup of tea from one person to the next. And relax there, give those shoulders a little shake out. So let's do a little bit more with our legs now. Have your feet pointing forwards. Have your feet as wide as your hips. A little squat. You're going to bend your knees and come back up again. So again, if you want to, you could use your chair or your wall. Just bending your knees. Right. Now make sure that you're not doing a plie. So I don't want your knees coming forwards and your back upright. I want you to imagine you're being poked in the tummy and you're pushing your bum back as if you're going to sit on a chair behind you. You don't need to hold on. You can squat, arms coming forward. Imagine you're skiing. Now again, we're working those glutes, your thighs, your hamstrings. So as you push up, push through the heels, squeeze your bottom, drive up. Again, another functional exercise. All right, we're going to have some stretches now. So a little roll of your shoulders again, loosening them up. Relax those shoulders. Let's tilt your head to one side. And then the other. And again, just tilting your head to one side. And the other. Good. Now take a nice big breath in. Lift those arms up and down. Again, big breath in. And out. One more time. Hold it there, breathe out. Take a little lean from one side and hold. And then the other side and hold. So again, a little lean and hold. Okay. Rounding your back as you just curl slightly forwards. Roll back up, draw those shoulders down, back. Standing nice and tall again. And then let's take a little stretch for your thigh. So if you want to, hold on to something, pick up your foot. And that might be all you can manage. If you're able to, you can grab your trouser leg or grab your heel. And then let's try it on the other side. So bend your leg, grab hold if you can. If you need to, hold on to something. And relaxing there. So that's all we're going to do in today's session. I hope you enjoyed that and found it informative. Leave me some comments and I'll get back to you. Otherwise, I will see you next Monday, same time, 1 o'clock on Facebook and YouTube. Thanks for watching.